What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Boy, oh boy, am I glad I did not live stream this next level showcase, because in my opinion, this is by far the worst showcase they've ever done. Literally a complete waste of time. They just teased us with a bunch of statues and said full reveal in the next showcase. I'm like, okay, why even show it? And the only statues they did show were something that pretty much no one wants, or at least I don't want. And then they showed it some painted prototypes. There's only a few things that even intrigued me, so we'll talk about that. So first off, this don't care. This don't care. I'm just don't care for Berserk. This is cool, but I'm not collecting it. The Saitama 1/4 scale. It also has that dude. I did like this anime, but not something I would want to collect. I don't know that chick. Persona, I think. Don't care. Don't care. Again, don't care. So, this is something that does excite me. Resident Evil 4. So, as you guys know, I have been wanting Ada Wong for my Resident Evil setup. She's the only character I don't own from Resident Evil series that I would like to own. Now, I guess I wouldn't mind having like a liquor 1/4. There's the HCG one, but that one's just terrible. But I would love to get an Ada Wong 1/4 scale to display behind my Resident Evil 2 display. I don't need a Leon Kennedy simply because I already have one in my RE2 display. But Ada Wong with a liquor would be super cool. People keep messaging me about the event. But yeah, but they didn't show any statues. They just said full reveal in part 2. So we gotta wait. Then this is all we get for God of War. So it's obviously Kratos with a one leg up holding the axe and shield. I'm sure he'll have swap outs. Gigantic base, like holy Jupiter, what is this base? Can't really tell what's going on. You can see a few arrows here, so I'm guessing maybe some dead enemies. Almost looks like a wolf right here. I swear it looks like wolves. But yeah, ginormous 1/3 scale Kratos. Full reveal. And the next one, I hate that they did this, by the way. Like, oh my gosh, I hate that. Just freaking show us. Don't say full reveal part 2. That's so annoying. Kratos 1/3. Now, I know they're making a 1/4 scale Kratos with Atreus as the giant bear on top of a Valkyrie. The scene where you fight, in like that Helheim. Not Helheim. No, it's the fireplace, and you're trying to, start Ragnarok. Really cool scene. I would probably get the 1/4 scale with a giant bear over a 1/3 scale just because it'd match my display better. But let's see how good that 1/3 is. So we have a Siri 1/3 scale. So it looks like, according to what I have been told, Prime 1 is going all in on video game 1/3. That is their primary focus, no longer 1/4. Now, I'm already balls deep in 1/4. I'm not going to go around selling my 1/4 to upgrade to 1/3. And to be brutally honest, for the most part, I prefer my 1/4s. Because A, they fit down low better. B, they're cheaper. And C, the concepts are usually better in my opinion. Like all these Witcher statues that we've seen, yeah, they're tall and big and whatnot, but I prefer conceptually all three of these. I prefer the concept of my 1/4 scale. I like the bases better, the poses better. I prefer my 1/4 scale line, so no chance I'm upgrading. And what is this? Don't even freaking know. So some people were asking about this. Is this something Flankster will consider? So first off, is this even movie accurate? Let's check that out. All right, that's kind of the best I can get off the internet. It's the scene at the very beginning when Optimus fights Shockwave for a little bit. He grabs his sword and shield. It's a cool scene. Now, this thing is absolutely ginormous. I'm guessing at least 2 feet plus deep, 5 feet wide, and looks to be probably 50 inches tall to the top of that. And they said pre-order is Q4. My guess on price, $5,000 to $6,000. Now, I don't know what all this is. I didn't see that in the scene. But frankly, this piece just looks too busy to me. I like it, but it's just too busy. There's too much going on that you can't even focus on Optimus. It includes a few different guns. That's the gun on my one Optimus. And I don't remember him using either of those guns. I know he also has a sword and shield option right there. I would display him sword and shield. I don't plan to get this, though. I am done with Transformers. The only thing I will ever consider is a Megatron bus by Queen Studios. That's it. But I'm done with Transformers. Do not need that. We have another tease for Dune. My guess is maybe a 1/3 scale of the Dune dude. I don't even remember his name. Timothy Chalamet or whatever. The actor. I like Dune 2, but I would never collect from it. Now, we have Prey, and it's kind of wild that Prime 1 is showcasing Prey before Wolf Predator, before P2 Predator, heck, even a Fugitive Predator. There's a lot of other Predators, and this one's a very different design. Like, it's a cool-looking creature. Do not like the mask at all. And in general, I think this is probably the worst-looking Predator of them all. I do love the movie, though. I think the movie is fan-frickin-tastic. Amber Midthunder did a stellar job. She's an absolute babe. I have no desire to own this. Even if I collected the 1/3 line, I would not get this one. I don't think this will be a big hit. I think people just prefer the more classic-looking Predators. I know everyone's waiting on Wolf. So, yeah, doesn't necessarily interest me. I'm sure it will look cool, but doesn't interest me. The base will probably be... they fought mostly in the jungle and swamps, so... Then we got this dude. Now, I played Bloodborne a long time ago. German. Is he like the final boss in the game? Honestly, I don't even remember. It's been like... how long? Like 6 years, 7 years since I've played this game. The name sounds familiar. I swear this is like the last guy of the game, which was super difficult. It's a cool looking statue. Don't care to own some old dude. Luckily he's wearing a hat to kind of block his face. Everything else looks pretty cool. The giant weapon. So, I only collected the Hunter, the main character from Bloodborne. I haven't collected any other side characters, and I don't desire to. But I'm sure a lot of people will probably be excited for this. So, we've been waiting for an Elden Ring statue from Prime 1 forever. And they finally give us a tease after like 3 years. And it's a frickin' tree sentinel, which I know there's already statues of this. But I did not want a tree sentinel. Goodness, it's not something I'm interested in. One, it's going to be a massive space hog and be super expensive with the horse. And it's just like, it's an okay boss. I much would have preferred Millennia or Mesmer from the DLC. Those are the only two bosses I really care to own. Radon would be cool, but he'd be too big at 1/4 scale. So this will just be a space hog, and I don't care to own this character, so pass for me. This is to show you a tree sentinel in statue form, 62 centimeters wide, 74 tall. There's a few different ones. Like here's one right here. Yeah, I don't care to own that. So sorry, Prime 1, you failed this city on Elden Ring. Not something I want. So I'm sure theirs will be better than those customs, but yeah, I just don't care for that. So looks like if I want Elden Ring, I'm going to have to go custom, but probably will just pass on Elden Ring. Now, I've never seen Ninja Scroll, which was like the final reveal, but I just requested to download the movie so I could watch it because this looks like a really cool statue. Some ninja fighting some, I don't know what the heck that is. It's a cool statue, like a stone dude, almost like a thing. I like the idea. I don't know why I did that. I like the idea of this statue and the concept. It's really cool. I'm going to watch the movie, but again, I have no desire to own it. Even if I loved the movie, I'm not going to buy it. Overall, though, this event was horrible. I'm sorry, Prime 1. You failed miserably. It was not exciting. You didn't show anything big. You just teased us with a bunch of stuff and said, wait for part 2. So why'd you even do this event? This is like 2 out of 10 in my book, so just a complete waste of my time. It was only an hour, but you didn't really show much, and you just teased and said, wait for part 2. You could have just, made a post about some of these reveals. 'Cause nobody cared about them as far as I could tell. I didn't have anyone hit me up saying, oh my gosh, can you believe this? So, complete waste of time. I will stream part 2 because I believe that one will be much better. But this part 1 was absolute garbage in my opinion. Completely disappointed. And yeah, I'm not really... The only thing I'm interested in really is that Resident Evil. Give me Ada Wong 1/4. That's all I care about. Kratos 1/3. Most likely I'll stick to the quarter scale. Just because, that's my main video game setup. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think of this next level showcase. Are you also disappointed, or did you love it? Is there any of the statues that are like, oh my gosh, I love this? From what I can tell, all the people messaging me were pretty disappointed. Just like, dude, what a waste of time. So let me know what you think, and hopefully the next level showcase part 2 is not too far out. As far as I've heard, it's most likely going to be October, November. So hopefully October. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.